there, Evan here with Crypto and Markets for Monday, April 23rd, 2018. Saw this article came across on BNN over the weekend, care of Bloomberg News. Two things. One, this is probably the worst written article I've ever seen in any business publication. Two, as Better Dwelling warned last week about all the money that the Canadian government was spending on real estate news propaganda, this definitely fits that bill. Here's the headline: Builders scrap pre-sold Toronto condo towers as costs escalate. Soaring construction costs and condo values in Canada's largest city, where prices have surged amid a booming economy and strong immigration, have spurred developers to cancel projects they started when construction was cheaper and pre-sales were less lucrative. Okay, what are they talking about? We all know this is BS. Every real estate agent will tell you, when you buy a pre-sale condo, you pay a premium because according to their model, quotations model, they're building in future price increases. So even with increasing costs, if you're selling it already at 20, 25, even 30% above current market value, haven't you already built everything in? I mean, that's the way any sane person sees it. But again, that lovely propaganda. And then here's the worst part about it. Condo prices have increased about 20% since February last year, according to the Canadian Real Estate Association. And then below, many projects launched for pre-sale prior to having their proper approvals in place, Sean Hildebrand, a senior VP at Urbanization Inc. said. By rushing to bring units into a hot market, some projects jumped the gun and added risk to their development. But I thought you said it was about prices. And now you're saying they just jumped the gun? Guys, you're so bad at this you can't even get your lies right. And carrying on to about page 4 here. Construction costs in the Toronto area, which typically have risen in tandem with inflation, increased 6 to 8% last year, compared with inflation of about 2%, according to Altus. We believe that going forward next year, it'll be at least that or more, David Shunyan, senior director at the firm, said. At the same time, labor costs are rising, with hourly compensation up 2.4% across Canada in 2017. So, over here, they said prices are up 20% since last year. And even then, if you use their own math, 8 plus 2.4 equals 10.4. So just look at math itself. They're way off. Square 10.4, you have about 22%. And then pre-sale condos typically sell for about 25% over the market price 2 years ago. Couldn't you say at that point everything's baked in? Couldn't you say it's already built into what they're selling? Because that's exactly what's going on here. And here's the last part here that really just kind of got to me. Home buyers who have had their projects scrapped will be back in the market again, increasing demand even further, said Mike Chetochovsky, Executive VP of the group CBRE Group. That's good for builders, but a problem for buyers. Many who get the deposits back from the developer of a next project probably will have lost equity because the market is a lot hotter today. Okay, you say the market's a lot hotter, huh? Okay. Let's look at the sales numbers from Better Dwelling last week for March. Oh, wait, what was that? Back into focus here. What was that? Greater Toronto real estate sales are down over 32%. Condo sales are declining across Greater Toronto. TREB reported 2,183 sales, a 32.7% decline compared to last year. Toronto saw a decline of 32%. Okay. Active listings, which are the total listings available, are up significantly. TREB reported 3,000 and 12 active condo listings at the end of March, a 56.71% increase compared to last year. So, sales down 32, listings up 57 basically. Call it a hot market, right? Oh, then there's more. This is from John Pasalis of Realosophy. Again, I candidly don't like this guy. But he admitted condo prices were down 1% year over year. We'll see if that holds for the rest of the month. And what he's referring to is, this is the first 2 weeks of April he's referring to. I should have printed off the whole thread here. But he's saying condo prices are down 1% year over year for the first 2 weeks of April. And these guys here are saying the market is hot. Go figure that one out. And if the market was so hot, look at this. When they first required a 25%, this is from Stephen Panwasi, by the way. He put this out here. If the pre-sale condo market was so hot, why is this condo project then having to increase the days of requirement at the top end and eliminate the additional 5%? So put it in context. It was 25% originally, now it's 20%, and they're having to give people more time on the back end to make their payments. Okay. So why am I doing this, basically, you're asking me? Remember the article from Better Dwelling last week? How the Canadian government put over $500,000 into, in essence, reporting fake news about the real estate market. Every time they put out BS like this, we got to start countering back now. Give them credit. By spending money, they're now investing money in trying to counter this fight. When we see stuff like this, we got to punch back. There's no other way to it. And here's the worst part about all this. Let's go to page 3 of the article. This month alone, Liberty Development Corp pulled the plug on a 3-tower sold-out condo development, citing problems with construction financing. So they're even admitting in the article, in most of these cancellations, even the one they cited, this thing is construction financing and it not being a hot market. Now, we all know what happened with Fortress and a lot of the fraud going on with the syndicated mortgages. Again, others have mentioned more of this than I have. But guys, when you're trying to put out propaganda, at least try and get your lies right. Okay? The big one here. The real estate guys seem to be tricking you into thinking the market's hotter than what it is. Guys, know it's fake news. Know it's part of the bigger program. And just don't fall for it. Hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @CryptoMarkets2. You'll have a good day.